Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 9 of Terminator Resistance playthrough. Let's jump into it. We're back at the Resistance shelter now. Wait, I think. Talked to her last. Oh, we got a new weapon. So that's a new, version 2 of whatever weapon, right? Need to go sell some stuff to clear up my inventory space. That'd be good. Check his analysis here. Okay.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Okay, so I got a few more names I can go interact with.
Just sits there. Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw them packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, well, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later. We did hear some rumors about robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite one was about the radioactive squirrel zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
You played in a band.
I did. One of the few things I was better at than Tucker. He didn't have much talent, but he loved the idea of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, especially the first two. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
What did you do about it?
That same night, I looked around at all those people who survived, and I felt scared. Scared of what they expected of me. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you stay there by yourself?
No, I told everybody about the place. I felt I owed them. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
Okay, let's see who else we can interact with. We have Jennifer. Our Baron still has one as well. Okay, let me go back to talk to her. And then I do want to hit up the quartermaster still to sell some stuff.
Why do you think Skynet?
Yeah, let's go back here.
I think we should as well.
Good Baron has to say.
Yeah, but where to?
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad it was Skynet. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp, but it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
One of those guys who robbed you?
No. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Okay then. Go this way now. I'm pretty sure the quartermaster is gonna be here before I get to the other person, right? To Jennifer.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Okay, let's see. See, I remember buying, like I kept mentioning in the last part, I thought I bought one of these things. But then it wasn't in my inventory for some reason. Now it is. But yeah, let's see here. Okay.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did your father do?
He said that the machines wouldn't take him alive. They kept hammering away. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. This time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. He said,
I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Okie dokie, I think we're set to go to the actual objective now.
Well, what's with the dog?
You're alive!
No time for that. Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it! What does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
So we finally get a new location to look around, which is kind of cool. I will say, this game isn't like super long, I don't think, but because of the fact that I have been exploring everything, as you guys can see, like 15 minutes in, and all I've done is just kind of interact with some of the NPCs. So like doing some of the side quests and interacting with people that can actually take up a good chunk of the time that you spend in this game if you're willing to put that time into rather than just running through. And I'm glad I am.
Dr. Mack, is that you?
And I'm glad I got around to
The
playing this
Resistance
game.
needs your help. Mack! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the Infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for me.
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you.
Look around real quick for loot. Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of times I'm kind of iffy about doing games that are either open world or semi-open world for like YouTube. Just because I like to explore a lot of things, and it comes down to either like too much time running around or I just miss out on a bunch of content. So, let's see, did I end up getting the same weapon I already have? It's something different, right? Yeah. But anyways, I'm glad I went through and did this game. I think this will definitely help me kind of convince me to do more games like this as well in the future. So, and thank you to everybody that's been watching these parts as well. I do appreciate that. Low-key hoping I can find some plasma rounds, but be tough to find them around here. Oh, it'd be interesting to try this thing out.
Oh, they're actually trying to fight you? Very clever way to make me think that you're not one of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easy.
I'm not gonna lie, that sniper is not as... Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's not like as good as I thought it would be. To give it another go, but anyways, I might as well, if I don't need it, I'll save my plasma ammo. Since a lot of these regular enemies can be killed using normal ammo. Fairly easily, I would say, not. I mean, there's spiders, obviously, or bigger enemies. But I do take a little bit more, but everything else is pretty quick with the normal weapons. There we go, we got some ammo for that as well. Exactly what I need.
We don't have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations between human beings would be a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test. This mansion is filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well,
The other thing I'm curious about too is, wasn't I supposed to have picked up a 2nd generation plasma rifle off that table, but I don't have it? Like, I'm kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know if these are bugged or what, but I feel like there's like things missing sometimes that I'm supposed to have.
I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I should be able to disable these now. Whereas previously I couldn't. That's like, I know I can deactivate it. I thought there was a way to like take them as well, but maybe not. Oh shit. I wonder if I can bait them in actually. Let me see. Actually, let me do this as well before I even worry about baiting them in. Maybe if you could like actually like shoot through walls as well, not just beat them with this thing. Okay, that'd be crazy. There we go. He said there is what, 8 of them in here? That's 3 that are down, so I just saw one in the distance. Let me see if I can. Oh. Get some shots off on it. I think they're doing a lot more damage than they usually do. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, do I not have any more heals left? Like, what am I injecting myself with? Listen, I don't remember these enemies doing this type of damage before, but it's crazy. Maybe it's their Generation 2 weapons. I don't know. Anyways. They are no longer our problem. There's a couple more out this way. What's over in this direction? This all leads into the same place. I see. Brother. Getting ambushed out here. I mean, I do have one of these laser traps in my inventory. I could set one up if that's gonna help me. Well, that's not good. I have no ammo. I think this might be where this will be of use. Or not, because my weapon skill is too low. So I might be screwed. Because I can't do damage to them with any of these other weapons. And I don't have any ammo, and I don't have high enough skill level. Unless I find something here. Well, actually, let's go back to that crafting table from earlier. Maybe I can craft stuff now. Okay. I should have just enough ammo to finish off one of them, and then I also have... a pipe bomb now. That should do some damage as well. And hopefully from the... But then again, from the one that I kill, it might not drop the ammo that I need, so I might be a little screwed there, but... One that I have already, right? Yeah. Maybe whatever we unlock over here will have ammo for me. I'm getting closer to that level 21. And then I might just upgrade the weapon skills or whatever with that. Can't do like that one because it's hard. Okay, okay. Too much of a noob still, I get it. Oh, I bet this one. Yep, there we go, nice. Maybe something outside for me to...
Too bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. Wait, that's a different test.
Nothing there for me to get. What's this? What difficulty are we looking at here? Medium. Doable. Nice. First try. Let's go. Plus all this stuff gives me XP, so I get closer and closer to a level up, so always a plus. It's gonna be a lengthy one, partly because maybe my skill issue, but yeah, because I don't even know how close we are to this dude. Or okay, we're actually pretty close. I still don't know where Aaron's house is. Because I already checked all this stuff here, and there's only 3 things. Okay, her thing is gonna be like way down there. I see. Yeah, it's gonna be a lengthy one, I think.
My patience is wearing thin. Why am I even here?
Here? On the stage, you mean? Because I wanted you to recite a poem. That's right. That's why I got you on this stage, to invoke the fear of public speaking in you. This will allow me to check your emotional response. Very important in these sort of tests. So, if you could go ahead and recite a poem.
In the shadows where we live, searching for compassion.
Oh, you're actually doing it? I wasn't really expecting that. So, you've been taught to obey orders. I see. Oh, now wait. Be quiet. They regularly patrol this area. Don't let them see you.
So you know I'm not a Terminator.
Of course I do. They are way better shots than you.
Then why are you making me do all this?
Because I want you to grab something for me before I help you. Turn left when you leave the theater. There you'll find a plane crash site. My spider scout should be stuck somewhere around. Just grab it and bring it back to me in one piece.
Skynet completely took over this place. I could do something about that.
I should have the option to smack this dude. Damn it, dude. Yeah, I should have an option to smack this dude when I see him. That'd be good. It'd be good for everybody's health. I'm kind of close to this spot. Unless it's just an outpost, actually. I don't know if that's... Or is that him? Oh, it is, dude. It is. Let's go up here, I guess. Yeah, this is just a... This would be an outpost. Like I kind of scuffed that, but I think I might be able to make this jump over here. Yeah, there we go. Let's hack this thing. That's going to be really useful for us. Okay, let's see. I may or may not be screwed here. Hack this thing real quick. Don't mind me. Oh, this one's kind of hard. Dude. Oh my gosh. Got it. There we go, nice. He's got all three of them hacked now. Ammo. I'll help you out. Yeah, shoot that thing. Yeah, I have no heals left. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to get as much loot as I can here. Oh, there's still someone here. I haven't hacked. There's enemies. Oh yeah, this is not good. I get back up top, please. Okay. Brother. Okay, so that's really sucks because that was really going well, and now I have to restart this whole thing. Like, this is actually, the fact that I have to restart this whole thing is kind of ass, because the amount of work I put in right there is just crazy. I need to just stop dropping down and just start blowing stuff up. Like, that's really what it comes down to. My mistake was just dropping down in there. Hop over and start hacking. Thanks for wasting this ammo. Can I hack? If I'm hacking, then I'm not fighting those things or getting shot at by them. Oh. My redemption round right now. There you go. Be a little smarter about it this time. Especially about dropping down. There is a ramp here that we can go down. Okay, this is my moment to shine. Let me go to skills, weapons, level. Oh, I still can't use the other weapon though. That's unfortunate. It'd be smarter where I choose to go down or drop down. I don't know where this Terminator dudes are gonna be waiting for me. There's a way to get to the other side of this thing. Then I can hack it instead of like getting beamed. Cause doing all these side quests and they'd really be focusing on a main one, but here we go. So close. Almost died to that thing. That'd been very upsetting. I would have had to restart this whole thing again, probably.
Down this fucking maze.
Part of the reason why I kind of wanted to manually destroy those instead of like trying to overload it is because you have to run away in a certain amount of time from, I don't know how big the radius is. And I didn't want to get lost in here. So anyways, let's push on to the... Well, I want to push on to the objective, but now I gotta figure out, will this road take me to that secondary, the other like side quests that I have, the one for Aaron. Would this take me to that place? Let's find out. This is more of the one that I actually wanted to complete. The other one's more of a... The one was more of just like doing it for the heck of it kind of thing, but And of course I get stuck while I'm also trying to figure out how that other shot didn't hit. Thanks for not registering. I forgot about this thing actually. For checking my area for enemies. A whole maze in here that I do not feel like dealing with right now.
That looks like the place Aaron talked about.
There's way too many enemies crawling around there, that's the only problem. Would have been all good and well. That dude just had to show up, didn't he? Like whatever the objective is to find, like whatever I need to find here is probably gonna be upstairs more likely than downstairs, but I don't think I have enough ammo to fight this dude, to be honest. Be nice if I could just find what I need and just like dip out. Which time do I have? 24, okay. We have been running in circles. Like, I really have no idea where this thing could be that I'm looking for. Like, I would have found it by now. Unless it is upstairs. Now I should at least be able to search this house in peace. Maybe I'll come across whatever that I need to find here. Like I said, it's gonna be tough because I have no idea what I'm even looking for. I think I've already checked everything. Ah, here we go. That's probably what I was looking for, right?
Locker? Where would I find a locker nearby?
That one's sort of on the way towards my objective, so I should be able to get that checked. Go downstairs. You fucking serious, man? Alright guys, I think I'm gonna break this up into 2 parts. I'm gonna call this here. Just because it's already being like pretty lengthy. And then yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.